Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Javon Keys. It's now time for Frontline Business. The Banking Services Bill has once again resurfaced in Parliament. Now, it has been 2 years since the government voted down the bill, but it was retabled by opposition Member of Parliament Fitz Jackson in the House of Representatives on Tuesday.
Madam Speaker, I beg to give notice that at the next meeting of the House, I will seek your leave and that of this Honourable House for me to introduce and have read a first time a bill shortly entitled the Banking Services Amendment Act 2020.
Now, the previous bill called for the prohibition of banks from charging fees for a range of services, including deposits, withdrawals, and check encashments. Local producers are being urged to trademark their work, this according to the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO. Now, the agency says there has been a rise in trademark squatters. This refers to anyone other than the original brand owner obtaining a trademark on a brand. Now, this illegal practice has been rampant in China and has been growing in other parts of the world. It's from this startling revelation that Senior Sales and Promotions Officer at JAMPRO, Shavar Harris, is encouraging local businesses to take advantage of the myriad of the Madrid Protocol and trademark their intellectual property quickly.
This is why we encourage you to trademark early, because trademark squatting is a thing, and persons are looking for products that are gaining popularity in domestic territories that have not been trademarked internationally. So that is something to consider if you think that that value might be lost in a territory like the U.S.
And Deputy Director of the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office, JIPO, Dr. Marcus Goff, says in some cases it may be demanding to reverse the work of trademark squatters.
I mean, it's really a first come, first serve. So if you want to go to the USA and when you go over there, you see that there's somebody already using the same or very similar trademark, then you would have a difficulty to get yours registered. And you could try to challenge their registration, if you think that there's somehow fraudulent or, maybe, it's misrepresenting, there's some reason why it should not have been registered. But generally speaking, you would have the burden to try to have their trademark invalidated. And if you can't, you have to choose something else.
The long-awaited development of New Kingston as Jamaica's first smart city has gotten a big boost to accelerate the project, which has been talked about for nearly a decade. Now, the agreement has been signed between the Jamaica Public Service, JPS, and from the United States Trade and Development Agency, USTDA, for funding of $500,000 to advance the project in New Kingston. The funding from USTDA is intended to help JPS identify and deploy smart technologies and develop a roadmap for broader implementation of smart cities throughout Jamaica. Now on to stocks. In Wednesday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 82 points to close at under 400,000 units. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 83 stocks, of which 37 advanced, 38 declined, and 8 traded firm. The Junior Market Index declined by 33 points to close at under 3,000 units. Stocks advanced for 1834 Investments, Access Financial Services, Barita Investments, Caribbean Cream, and Carreras. Stocks declined for 138 Student Living, Berger Paints, Cargo Handlers, Caribbean Assurance, and Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances. Trading firm were AMG Packaging and Paper Company, Caribbean Cement, Derrimont Trading, Express Catering, and Fosrich Company. Wigton Wind Farm Limited ordinary shares was the volume leader with 8.3 million units, followed by Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited with 2.4 million units and JMMB Group Limited with 1.4 million units. And now the foreign exchange. Now on to commodities. Oil prices fell 3% on Wednesday after U.S. President Donald Trump dashed hopes for another stimulus package to boost the coronavirus hit economy, and after U.S. crude inventories rose in the most recent week. Now, Brent crude fell $1.15 or 2.7% to settle at $39.81 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate also fell $1.21 or 3% to settle at $37.67 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Javon Keys. Pleasant viewing.